Alright guys, what's up? Let's go over the EX01. Okay, I was gonna do like a sexy video and do a cool shooting video and like build it together, show it off and stuff. And now it's like, you know what? I can't do that. I just can't. I gotta be honest with you guys, and you guys, you know me, always honest with you guys. This is not like a typical pre-build for me. This is like an experimental prototype early access shit you buy on Steam or something. And I had to do a lot of work to get this to work. And I want to get it to the guy, and I want to get 3 bags on it, and I know when he gets 3 bags on it, he'll just hit me up. And that's what I think it's just new for me, because like I don't sell stuff that I don't know, or I'm not fully educated on, or at least I've built myself and I've owned myself. So this is like kind of a new thing for me. And that the red gun, this one right here, is also kind of new for me, because I need to do a video on it, and then I need to change the grip out. Because this is that garter frame 5KU stuff, so it's like I kind of want 2 guinea pigs, and it's like these aren't typical pre-builds for me. And man, I have to come back 5 years. This one took a lot of work, and I know for sure I could have done a better job, and I try to do best I can. But you know what I do is I counter that by definitely discounting the shit out of this for all the time I spent on here. He's not paying for any of. He's just paying 2 hours. That's it. I spent quadruple that time. But it was fun. We got a lot of videos out of it. I was able to hopefully help anyone out there. But that's what we want, guys. We want to spread the love and help to anybody out there that want to buy this. Because at the end of the day, guys, I'm very happy with this. Okay, even if I don't think I did the best and there's a lot of boo-boos here and there, this is awesome. This is it's a crazy custom project to look at all this. Guys, this is all custom except for this right here, okay? It's all custom. You're looking at, $630 in parts. And I know some people might say, oh, that's a lot of money. It's not compared to what we did 5 years ago, okay? This beautiful kit 5 years ago, if this was made, bro, you're looking at over $1,500 in parts here. $1,500, okay? Easy. They have somehow managed to knock that down and make it affordable for us to have custom, cool-looking high kappas for insane price, okay? And I'm here for it. This is 5K. You guys, they are a baby right now in terms of the world of making, this new style advanced frame high kappa slide. Okay, they don't have the 10, 20 years experience of other companies. Okay, it'd probably be 5K is the newest one, I think. Edge has been, which is gun modified. They're probably new too. I don't know Dr. Black well enough. I don't know if Dr. Black has been making frames and pistols, slides for other companies for a long time. I don't know who they are. But the monsters really are probably Gunston Bro and the manufacturer for Nova. Okay, those two are the longest two that have been making these kind of style stuff for a long time. And there's probably some other I'm forgetting, but there's a handful of them. So keep that in mind. These guys are to me, they're disrupting the market now with this $184 conversion kit and $115 aluminum grip. Okay, $12, $15 aluminum safeties. These are definitely, I think they're 775. Okay, so I wanted to do it instead of doing the this other video that doesn't make sense now. Sorry about it, but I want to show you guys everything before I'm going to reassemble it, and I'm going to send a shooting video to him, and then anything else I forget in this video, I'll tell him in the video. But I think we're pretty much done, guys. We're there. Let me show you everything, okay? We have about 500 plus shots easy through it. We have multiple takedowns, okay, multiple takedowns. We were trying so many different things in over the last 10 videos. You have to remember too, guys, if I were to record the whole journey, oh my god, it would have been 20 videos, okay. This project took a long time, but I enjoyed every minute of it, and it's been very fun trying to play around and get it to work, to, you know, at least, you know, somewhere. I try to get to as best standards as I can for me, but okay, good lord. Now the next one and the next one, I'm just gonna get better and better at it. But that's why Joe, he's taking one for the team, but hey, I'm making sure I discount him, okay. He's not paying for the trigger tuning at all, okay, zero. Okay, and then I made a little gift for him, just to thank him for putting up with this shit, because he waited a long time. Okay, we could have. This is the Da Vinci one, by the way, guys. Oh, it's going wonderful. I really love it. They did a great job. We'll do a private, not a private video, a separate video on it. And Da Vinci, guys, it's good. The results are pretty good right now. I'm very excited for it. But anyways, I made this. I just 3D printed a quick base plate. Put EX01 on there, put 01 because he's got the first one. I should probably put like PT for prototype. You know what, actually I'll do PT because I picked up silver PLA plus, and then what I did is I took the design from the slide and I just put it on the bottom. Alright, I just literally put it on the bottom. The only thing is I didn't put any supports in here, and that's why it's a little ugly on the bottom, but I don't know, we'll see. I was trying to think of another way, or maybe I don't cut it too deep, or I just build supports for each one's, put it in. But I just wanted to do something fun. A lot of chamfer cuts, because that's, you know, this slide has a lot of chamfer cuts. So, and plus he needs it. He needs it because he's got these sexy mag wells, and he's got both meal choose. But this is what it looks like with it on. Okay. And we'll talk about everything that we did. I'll try to summarize it all. Okay. Okay, that's fits, doesn't hit. You can see the iteration I had to go through. That's how I tell you that I'm stupid. I know I have friends that are just they're so good they can get it done in one. And I'm like, okay, herpy derp, okay, I messed up here. Okay, change it. Oh, I messed up here, and then you can see I start playing with it more and more, and I start changing the shape, and eventually I get something I come down to. I'm like, okay, I like it. Now I want to add the PT on there, and I'll probably, I don't know. We'll see if I change anything else. But it's just a real fun thing. I'm gonna give him 5 base plates so he can at least he'll have 5. Okay, and it'll be in silver to counter the black. We'll see how it looks, but. If anything, maybe I'll post a picture on Instagram, okay, when I get it completely rebuilt. Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, okay, so grip, guys, you can see right here the doo-doo has marks. I tried polishing that. Oh my god, it's just a pain in the ass, guys. Honestly, after spending time on this, and then I also have mine in there, sand the bottom. Do yourself a favor and just sand the trigger guard. Okay, don't cut your triggers, don't mill them. But that's what I did. I bought extras and I bought them to test out, and I sacrificed them to the gods. All right. On mine and his, that cut wasn't completely finished. All you gotta do is just take 400 sandpaper, get it in there. I 3D printed a little stick. I don't know, where is it? Okay, I had it somewhere, but I probably threw it out of frustration. Okay, but anyways, just sand the area, get your trigger in there, play around your trigger to get it in there first. Okay, so that's the biggest problem you'll have to get off to start off with. You'll see here. Let me put that in pause. Okay, you can see where the frame will and the screws will get. Okay, other than that, grip is pretty much good to go. Make sure you lock tight these 2 screws, lock tight them, let them sit for 24 hours before you do anything. Okay, these were already, they've never come off. Okay, I don't even touch those. Okay, magazine. Okay, this is the grip safety, and I was basically, guys, I'm looking for any cracks, any fractures, anything, because we got a couple hundred rounds to it, 500 plus, and we got a lot of takedowns, you know, taking it apart and looking at it, and I'm checking. Okay, so far we look pretty good, and it's just, it blows my mind that I'm looking at a $15 piece right here. Okay, I just can't get it, and it's like, it's good quality, guys. They did a good job here. This one blows my mind the most, though. Wow. You know, safeties were never this cheap, and not bad at all. Okay, this got loose over time. It's not like loose, like, you know how the airsoft mask you want to get after a while, but to the point where I can actually take it apart. And now look at this. You can see, it's not the best right here. This is how it came. No modifications. You guys know that. Okay, you can see where it's hitting inside to lock it in, to hold it in place. Okay, it goes right in here. Still beautiful. Got a nice weight to it. I think that's 7075. This is the Wii trigger bar. Okay, so if you ever have loose triggers, I don't know if you saw it before, it was loose. Honestly, just what you do is you just get a little piece of plastic like this, cut it to the shape, and put it inside of there, and it'll get it nice and tight. Okay, now it doesn't flop around. So if you got a trigger that flops around, just get some plastic, put it in there, cut it up really small, and shove it in there, and you won't be able to see it. Okay, you can't even see it. Can you? Oh, you can see it right here. Okay, I'm gonna cut that out. You can see it right there, and you can see it right. You can see it right there. You might be able to. So I just gotta get I got a little X-Acto knife. I'll just cut it right out. Okay. There's that. Here's the compensator. Now this is probably for the prima donnas. Okay. I'm not a prima donna when it comes to it, but if you're like a collector, you're probably going to have to grind the screws down. I don't like doing that because I don't want to ruin anything like that. But you can see right here, the guide plug hits it. Okay, you'll see it right here. Right here, that you can't do anything about. The only thing you could try to do is to try to really lock this in place. But guys, this is normal wear and tear. Okay, honestly, here is where, this is why I'm talking about the screws, how you have to grind them. Okay. So the guide plug sits right here, and if you push gently, you can feel the lip of the screw hitting it. Okay, you can feel it, and it's hitting it. Now take a close look at it. Okay, once again, this is not going to really destroy it or anything. It's just wear and tear cosmetic. It's normal. Yeah, I could show you all my compensators. You guys would laugh. KJW eats it right here. Where's the other one? This guy, you can't probably see it on here, but on the inside of the outside, it's all chewed up. It's just, it happens. Your compensators will chew up your plug, and it's just a cosmetic thing down the road. I've never had any of them break here. Where they break tend to be, where you want to look, is around at the base. These are the two areas you always want to look at. And I've been looking at it, analyzing it, and you can see the ring from the recoil spring. But looks good. Like, it looks good. No cracks, no small hairline fracture, and that's what we're looking for. Okay, I cleaned off everything as much as I could to see if there was any little crack or anything. That's what we're looking for, and that's reality. That's what Joe's going to help us do. Okay. I think the reason why I even agreed to this, because like I told you guys, I don't want to ever sell anything I don't know, I'm not comfortable with, or I haven't put it back through myself, is that one, I feel like he's a good guy. I like him. I worked on his airsoft crafted piece. It makes sense. I can send both of them in there, and it's, you know, this is also one of the very first few affordable, I feel like it's affordable in the world of airsoft. Just remember, guys, if you're on his channel and you're looking at this stuff and you're able to buy this stuff, we're all of us are lucky enough. Okay, you know, there's people that can't even get to this world. Okay, so the reality is, it's affordable for a custom high kappa. Okay, so I don't want to hear anything, oh, it's not, it is. Okay, 5 years ago, this was not affordable. Okay, only a few people could buy, $1,500 freaking airsoft guns. Okay, they're expensive. Now we're getting under $1,000. It's a new world for all of us. I want to split the weight up. There's so many freaking products I have to test, and I'm testing every day, and I feel like this will help me kind of relieve the stress on my back, because one, I like him, he's got good information, and I know he'll hit me up when he hits 2 bags, 3 bags. He'll hit me up and he'll give me a report, and that's why, once I get this video up and running, I want to find someone in the similar audience, because this is the garter frame. I'm curious how a casted aluminum frame does. It's a serious question. I don't like the price, but if it was, $40 maybe, I'd be like, oh shit, okay, you're offering something different and new. It looks different, it's nice. $40 fine, but $75, nah, hell no. I'll go get me a 5KU, okay? It looks cool though. I like how it looks right now. The grip I'm going to change, but okay, so moving on. So that's probably the one area that's getting the beat the most. Looking at the frame looks good, honestly. Not much here. The slide action on here is just nice and buttery smooth. They did a good job from the slide to the frame. I can't complain about it at all. And this cut right here is just gorgeous. It is such a good looking frame. Honestly, one of the best looking frames I've seen in a while. And it's simple yet advanced. It doesn't have too much going on, and I think that's why I like it. It's not like crazy. I've seen some of the Dr. Black stuff, and I can respect them and they're cool looking, but some of them have so much going on. I'm like, holy shit, what do I even look at? This just has one beautiful unique cut, and you could see your guide rod and everything, so you would do, like, you would want something cool, and that's what they've done in here. So I think a really cool frame, absolutely cool. Slide, same thing, doing good, honestly. You can see the wear marks from the outer barrel, normal wear pattern. Blowback area, fine, absolutely nothing wrong here. Like, once again, they did a good job of this slide to the frame. It's not too loose, and it's, it wasn't so tight I couldn't get it on there. It's almost perfect, almost there. Outer barrel, okay, the top section, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see the ring where it just touches barely, just a little bit. And then down here you can see right here, okay, boom, boom, in this little area. Once again, normal wear patterns, very normal for outer barrels. You guys, you're supposed to use your guns, okay? Just use them and shoot them. Moving on to the hammer housing, okay? There was I think 2 comments or a couple comments about the whole sear thing, and those comments those guys left, they're good comments, okay? I hope I showed that, but maybe I didn't. But I don't know if they, I gotta be honest. I know there's freaking 10 videos of this crap, so I don't expect Evan to watch all of them, because they're extremely long. I know it's probably boring, but even with this pin in here, it didn't fix the serious shoe, okay? It did not. It wasn't smooth to, yes, I will nitpick, guys. It wasn't smooth to my standard. When you put the pin in, it was actually hard to push it in, okay? I had to, physically, you would probably see a little white to get it in. But if you notice now, it's a lot easier to go in, okay? And I have that sear moving the way I need it to move, okay? So, but once again, those comments, guys, they're good. Make sure you have this in here and you test it, okay? You put it in the frame, all right? You put it in the frame, put it all the way through, test that sear. And I did. I don't know if we did on camera, but that's the only problem is, and I told you guys, if I had filmed everything from beginning to end, this would have been 20 videos. This took a lot of time playing with different parts. I tried different disconnectors. I tried different sears. I tried so many different things to combinations. And at the same time, guys, I tried to use as little parts as I could and use all his parts. Okay. Plus, we bought some parts, right? We got the UAC disconnector, UAC steel valve reset, UAC leaf spring here, and we're using this. So it's like a combination of his parts and some parts we bought. Okay, we bought the speed trigger here, and we're using his Wii trigger bar. Okay, the Airsoft Masterpiece one, unfortunately, is not like working 100%. It's not something I want to put in the gun. Okay, here's the USC blowback unit doing a good job, and the steel hammer, 5KU hammer versus it, and it looks okay. Like, honestly, it's not bad. This, not bad either, guys. Look at this. Okay, steel hammer at like maybe 125%, 130% hammer spring versus this, not bad at all. Okay, this is a steel hammer and it's pretty heavy. It's doing a damn good job. Now this right here, we already talked about this. That's that pin. So I don't know if they'll fix this in the future one. We'll pick up the silver EX01 to see if they did anything different. But I don't know. So I hope I showed you guys everything. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down. I just don't see a point for this now. I want to just be able to put it in any time I want to. And as you can tell, it's being held by the D10. It's a strong D10. Okay. Strong D10, or I can leave it because he's not. I don't think he's going to short stroke. If he doesn't short stroke, then I'll leave it. I'll ask him. Loctite everything. Everything is going to Loctite. I already Loctited 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What else needs to be Loctite? The grip screws will be Loctited 7, 8, 9. Okay. I'm not going to Loctite the magazine release because if he doesn't like it, I want him to be able to change it if he doesn't like it. He's got an extra magazine release, I think, somewhere, or if he doesn't, they're easy to get. He'll just replace it. Okay. But honestly, thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the EX01 series. Big shout out to him for this is going to help. I made a couple bucks on it, so we can just use it to pay off the bills for all the parts we bought. So, and then we bought a couple parts here and there. So, but I'm not making any money on that. 'Cause we bought these all from 6mm. I don't have any deals with them. But like once again, I don't care. We got videos out of it. We're helping you guys out. I hope any tips or advice that we'll give on this channel, I hope it's helped. And the biggest thing is that I always want to show you guys on video at least, so you can see proof of it. No bullshit. I think there's a lot of bullshit out there these days, just with just life in general and stuff. And people don't, they always, they talk it, but they don't actually show it. And that's what I want to do. I want to show you guys, my failures, or the failures and my wins, or my learning experience, or whatever I can help you guys with. Because at the end of the day, man, I love airsoft. It's fun, and I want to thank 5KU for doing this shit. This is awesome. I'm excited to see what they bring to the table more. I want to see some more unique stuff. I want to see some different grips. Yeah, I'm just excited for the future. I think this wraps up everything for the EX01. I'll take an Instagram picture. That'll be the last thing. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. But I plan to get this. I'm going to rebuild it today. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to set up the camera. I'm going to shoot for him with just propane mags. I'm going to shoot with propane mags. And then call it a day. And send him the video. If he's watching, the only thing I want you to buy extra is loading nozzles. You need loading nozzles. Get a pack of return springs. I think I have some return springs. Recoil spring, you're fine. Hammer spring, you're fine. It really just loading nozzle. Loading nozzle, all you need, and then you're gonna basically just run this into the ground, and we start seeing what's breaking. The only other thing is you always want to inspect the screws. Even if I have Loctite, you always want to check to make sure everything 1, 2, 3 in order of importance. Hop unit, hammer assembly, but you don't need to take this out too often. This you want to leave alone. And these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 are probably the most important screws. And then these guys, 5, 6, 7. Okay, but these will be okay. Everything's gonna be blue Loctite 243, guys. Go ahead and buy that. And these are you'll definitely check from time to time, but I think these are in here pretty good. I checked today and they haven't moved at all since the beginning, so they're in there nice and tight. Because what's going to happen is, guys, his friend is going to thread tap it for, I think they're doing 12 to 14, 12 to 14 or 12 to 16. I can't remember. So I'm curious to see how that's going to look with a thread on it. I can imagine it'll be very unique looking. Yeah, that's like, man, that is long. But if he's running this already shoots 400. At 120 psi, shoots 400. So, and for anyone out there, if you don't have a hop-up unit, just get a TEC, okay? But there's no point. This is good enough, okay? That's when you guys. I told you guys we're working with him. We're working as many parts as we can use. We got this weed trigger bar. Thank God he had this weed trigger bar. I don't know what I would have had to put shims in it if we didn't have this. That would have sucked. And this is the KF disconnector we had. It's a steel one, but okay. I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. We're gonna pin. This is how you guys. You literally just squish it here. Okay. That is it. I'm not even kidding you guys, and it's so simple. Okay, just get rid of your safety. Cut a little O-ring and just squish it, okay? And it's not permanent. Hey, he maybe doesn't like it. Okay, cool. Take it out. Oh, you lost it? Okay, just go get an O-ring. Cut it. That's what I like about this. It's simple. Maybe he's got like a nephew or something that he wants to use a gun. He wants to train him to use it. Okay, just get your O-ring out. You got a functioning. It's not permanent, and it's an easy mod, guys. You guys can do this, okay? You don't need to go pin it and do all the fancy stuff. Just put an O-ring in there. Squish it. Okay? I will see you guys around. Yeah. Alright, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this series. We have a lot of videos coming up. There is a monster of a box. CTM has finally come in. We have Edge. We have the new Edge upper slide frame. I think a couple other things. Airsoft Mastery sent me something, and I said, hey, I'll match you guys. So they sent me something, and then I said, I'll match you guys. I'll pay for an extra set so we can build 2 of them. Okay, so I don't even know what's in the box. And I gotta start packing stuff, and then I gotta start putting all the math together about the stuff we bought. We bought mostly everything from 6mm. The D10 set, I didn't have any, so I just had to take one from my TM, which, but these are at $5. And the rest we used for him. UAC. Okay, I'll figure that out. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Right. Bye, guys.